Guys, so I decided, because I've been doing a lot of kind of neutrals and mattes and kind of wearable looks recently, that I was going to do something like really amped up and really full of colour, because that's why I love makeup so much. I love the whole colour aspect of it, and I love being able to, you know, it being an expression of who you are. So I think I definitely love to do that with colour. So I've come up with this look, which is, I just love it. Like, my favourite colour is green, and I love green eyeshadow, but I think this kind of like gradation of the green and the blues is just stunning. So if you want to see how I did this look, then keep watching. Okay, so I've got my primer on. The first colour I'm going to be taking is Chronic by Urban Decay, and it is one of their matte eyeshadows, although it's pretty unusual because it's not completely matte if you look at it. It's got some sparkle in it when you look at it in the pan, but when it goes on the eye, it does look matte. So I'm going to be taking that on a flat shaded brush. This one's a Pro Makeup brush number 7, and I'm just going to be getting a good coating of that on the brush, tapping off the excess, and then just placing that. I'm going to start in the middle and work it into my crease. Just like that. And I'm going to bring this all the way over into my inner corner. So just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be taking a very stiff pencil brush, and this one is by Kim, just like that. And I'm going to be taking the Glamour eyeshadow colour in, what's this one? Island Chic. And it looks like this. And it is so unbelievably stunning. It's this beautiful blue that's flecked with platinum shimmer in it. It's just so pretty. So we're taking that, just a tiny bit on the edge of that brush. Just a tiny bit to begin with. And I'm going to tap some of it off in the lid. And then I'm going to place that just sort of on top of where I've put the Chronic in my crease. And work it sort of down towards your outer corner. You want to leave like a little bit of the inner corner free of this blue. So just tapping it on. Don't want to swipe it just yet, just tap it on. Like that. And then bring it just gradually, with what's left on the brush, just bring it gradually down to your outer corner. And fill that little outer portion in with the blue. That's what you should have right about now. I'm going to dust that pencil brush off, take the same brush, and I'm going to be taking this Bell Cosmetics Mineral Eyeshadow in Sublime. And it is this beautiful navy shimmering black based blue. It is so pretty. It is just, oh, it's so pretty. It borders on being violet, and I'm just going to take a tiny amount of that. A very tiny amount. Tap it into the lid. And then I'm just going to darken this outer portion just like I've done here. So I'm going to take that on the side of the pencil brush, and I'm going to darken it, and I'm just going to place that very gently on top of the blue and the green. And kind of work it inwards. I'm sort of sketching out my kind of outer V shape with this, but you want to be careful because colours like this are very difficult to fix if you get them wrong. Just work it up, so just working on the shading. I'm going to take some more of the Island Chic, which is the very, very beautiful blue. Take a little bit more of that. And I'm just going to kind of brighten this corner up a little bit. Kind of go over the navy a little bit, like that. Okay, now for this really shimmery, glittery inner corner here, I didn't want to leave it all completely matte because it can be kind of just a little bit dense for the inner corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same brush, use the Chronic eyeshadow one, and I'm going to be using Butterfly Wing by Elemental Beauty. And I'm going to place that just in the inner corner over the top of that chronic. And blend it up at this part just to meet the blue. You don't want to bring it too far over into the rest of the green, it's just to highlight this inner corner portion. And it gives this stunning effect, absolutely stunning effect. And it kind of ties it in with the rest of the eye. Okay, so to blend this harsh line out that we've got at the top, I'm going to be taking Senna's eyeshadow colour in Blend, and it just is that. It's just a flesh tone colour, it matches me perfectly. I'm going to take that on a J Glamour pointed pencil brush, crease brush, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to take some of that and I'm just going to run it very gently over the top of that harsh line. So you're not really smudging the colour, but you're just kind of softening it with this matte shade. I'm going to run that very, very gently. Just like that. And just at this outer portion as well, you can really kind of just pull this dark colour out. And then, if you feel you've lost any of the definition of the blue, you can just go back in, take a little bit of the Island Chic, which is the blue colour, and just dust that over the top. Just pulling it up gradually. And where you've put that blend colour down, that kind of matte flesh colour, where you've put that down, it will just kind of blend into the blue and help the blue blend upwards into the rest of your skin. I'm going to be taking the Royal Effem eye colour in 114. It's just one of their single eyeshadows and it's just this really nice rose gold colour. And I'm just going to be swooping that underneath my brow and kind of bringing it down a little bit onto the blue. Now for eyeliner, I'm going to be using a felt tip liner, and this one is the MeMeMe Eye Sweep felt tip liner. It's just come out and it's the black one. And I'm just going to be sweeping that across my top lash line. I'm just going to be taking an angled brush, and this one is by Kim. I'm going to be taking the chronic, which is the matte green, and I'm just going to be lining that very, very close underneath my lower lashes, right the way around, like that. And then I'm going to be taking the Bourjois Regard Pailette Sparkling Eyeliner in Lagoon, and this one is a blue eyeliner with sparkles in it. It is just so stunning. And I'll just be lining straight over the top of that chronic. Just like that. And then in my waterline, I'm going to be using the MeMeMe Eye Lines in Coal, which is just a black coal pencil. I am just going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to apply lots of coats of the Royal Effem Unlimited Lash Mascara, which is absolutely my favourite. This one's in black, and then I'll be back to show you the rest of the look. Okay guys, so that's the finished eye. Super pretty. Oh, I love these colours together, they're gorgeous. Now for contouring, I'm going to be using the Mahogany blush from Bellaphoria, and I'm going to be taking that on an angled brush, very fluffy angled brush, and it looks like that. This is just for contouring. I'm just going to take a tiny amount on my brush, swirl it around the lid, and then just apply it on the cheekbones. Just for a little bit of definition. I think with eyes like this, you really need your cheekbones to be very defined to kind of take it. Otherwise, your face, the rest of your face is just going to get swallowed up in all the eye makeup. So for blush, yes, I'm going to have blush as well. I'm going to use the Bellaphoria blush in Pink Coral, which is this beautiful pink-based blush with a lot of kind of blue reflex in it. So it looks like that. Pretty. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that. Swirl it around on a Bare Face Beauty blusher brush, and just apply it to my apples. And it's super shimmery as well, it's really pretty. And then finally for lips, I'm going to be using the Vapour Beauty Siren Shimmer lipstick in Restraint. And if I can open it, and it looks like that. I'm just going to put that straight on. And that's the finished look, guys. Super bright, super bright, but I love these colours. I think they're just gorgeous together. So as usual, I'll put all the products that I used in the down bar, so if you missed anything then it'll all be down there. Thanks for subscribing if you have. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.